Hello everybody and welcome back to another rip-off iDubbbz video. Today on Kickstarter Krap, we're going to be looking at something that wasn't really around whenever Ian did the series, so he never really looked at anything that fit this criteria, but we're looking at AI SLOP, which today, I guess, the official name of the SLOP is a card game called Mayhem in the Multiverse. Now, I'm not even going to spoil this for you. I'm going to let you have the same experience I had going into this. I'm just going to start the video and let you watch it.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt.
And I'm Chris. Wait, we got that backwards. You're Chris, I'm Matt.
Yeah, that's not important.
Okay, so Dave and Chris, whatever your names were, don't do that. Don't try to do something like that to look, oh, funny or quirky or whatever you think it was. You are two full-ass grown men. That makes me uncomfortable to see you two being like, oh, wait, you're Matt. I'm Dave. I lost my train of thought. I was looking into Dave's eyes. He looks like the guy from the Bee movie. You know the one that got cucked by the bee.
We're here to tell you about our new game.
We love games so much that we created our own.
We worked with our gigantic R&D team to create Mayhem in the Multiverse.
Hi guys, I'm Jess, part of the R&D team.
So these two cheap cunts are trying to tell me that they worked with this ginormous R&D team. It's so huge it would make even your mother gasp. But they couldn't hire an actual voice actor to pretend to work for their gigantic R&D team. Instead, they had to go to AI text-to-speech websites and get what I assume is going to be a free AI voice to voice this terrible thing for their card game. At that point, why wouldn't you just voice it yourself? You made the video in the beginning. Sure, you two looked extremely uncomfortable, and the dude that got cucked by a bee was awfully red, but why wouldn't you just do a voiceover for it yourself? Why do we have to get Miss Jess AI SLOP on the beat right now? It's not even that hard, guys. I'm doing it right now. I'm yelling at you for making this gross ass Kickstarter.
Chris and Matt asked me to give a very quick overview of the game. It is a very easy to learn game.
Don't do that. Don't even try to do that. Do you think we're retarded as people? Clearly, what they were trying to do there, for those of you that didn't pick up on it, they were trying to make human sounds by typing in, it just doesn't sound right. Anybody who thought that was a real person knows, wait a minute, something's off now. And anybody that already knew you were using AI knows, all right, these guys are weirdos. Why would you do that? That just makes me uncomfortable. Don't make the robot sound human or try to sound human, because that sounded nothing like an actual person going, what are you, fucking retarded?
The idea is you are a traveler through the multiverse.
That's the thing I like the least about this game, is all these cards, I'm going to spoil it right now, but all the cards are AI generated. Everything's AI generated. They didn't make a single thing for this. Now, when you have cards that are supposed to go together in like a card game or a card pack of sorts, usually they have a similar art style, so they're kind of connected, you know? In fact, I will go get some Pokemon cards to show you my point. Okay, here's my little tin of Pokemon cards. I collect these for fun. I'm just going to grab two random cards out of my stack. I should get a binder for these, I know, but I spent all my money on this. I don't have money for a binder. This card and this card. And we're going to put the rest back in the stack. We're going to put the stack back in the holder. We're going to throw the stack on the bed. Now, you look at these two cards. They're clearly... I'll put this one up to the camera, and then I'll put this one up to the camera. Clearly, they're two very different cards. They have two very different sort of creatures on them. But you can tell they go together, right? They have that same sort of vibe. They have the same sort of art style and the same sort of, I guess, background. And, you know, the numbers on it, all that. Now, Pokemon's a pretty advanced card game. I think we can all, well, as far as card games go, it's pretty advanced. But this is simple. This is the most simple thing ever. So I don't expect you guys to be putting numbers and stats and everything on the cards. But what do I really want from you is I expect the bare minimum. I expect that the cards at least look similar and go together. There's going to be this huge disconnect whenever you've got 1980s comic style Elvis over here and you've got Rick and Morty over here. Those don't go together. Those art styles don't play together and they don't blend nice. So, what do you think using AI is going to do? Do you think it's going to make this any faster? You would be better off hiring an artist to make actually appealing cards to look at instead of this slop that you're trying to shovel in our faces right now.
Each card represents a universe and has a rule you have to follow, such as Bigfoot universe or the Canine universe.
Hey guys, B-Man's a furry.
Dice rolls determine if you escape the universe or not. The first person to visit 5 universes is the winner. So far, we have had great feedback on the game.
So I think there's a little more to what I said earlier when I said that they probably went to freetexttospeechai.org, because that was clearly a cut. Now, the only reason I can think of why there would be a cut in the AI voice is because their free trial ran out and they just had to make another account and get another free trial because they sure as hell ain't paying for that shit. You think they paid for any of this? Nah, those dices came out of a game of Bicycle. Why? You couldn't... Okay. You had to get the most basic dice I've ever seen. Nothing else in this card game or this video has been made by you. I would be surprised if those two guys at the beginning were even real, if they didn't just go into like the Twitter Elon Musk gay porn AI and went, "Oh, make the two guys from the Muppets, but make them look extremely homosexual and make one of them look like he gets cucked by bees." Nothing else in this has been real. And most of these projects I look at, the other two have been people who I think weren't trying to scam. They genuinely wanted to do this, and it was coming from a place of love, to this, which I believe is a scam and is just trying to steal money from your grandma who wants to play the silly little card game. That's disgusting. You two are disgusting. Now on YouTube, there's a lot of things that you can't say, a lot of things that I would say that you're not allowed to say, but sometimes you got to say it in a much more creative way. So if I had to say one thing to these two, I would say stick steel down your throat and pump your brain full of lead, because you're not giving anything to society doing this. They want $32,000 for this. I'm no expert, but I don't think it costs $32,000 to make a card game. Maybe I really am stupid. Maybe somebody in the comments is watching this and they're getting all heated and angry and they're going, "Vapor, you wouldn't get it, bro. You wouldn't get it. $32,000, it's the average cost to put cards in Walmart, bro. You wouldn't understand." And yeah, I suppose I wouldn't. I've never tried to put a card game in Walmart before, but I don't imagine, even if you did get that $32,000 and printed that stack of cards, that it would sell very well at any store. Because for one, there's millions of card games like it. They hire actual artists to do art. In fact, I think I would rather play Cards Against Humanity than this, and that doesn't have like any art whatsoever. And for two, it's AI. The laws on that have not been written yet, and I'm sure there's going to be a regulation against this fucking shit soon. Because that's what it is. It's shit. It's bad. It's not good. I just... Usually whenever I make these, I kind of go in with a sort of giggly attitude. I sort of go in and I'm like, I don't know why I'm getting so heated about this one, guys. Not this one. Because this is genuinely disgusting. This is... You repulse me, Dave and Kyle, or whatever your names were.
And would love if you all could support us on our campaign.
Hey, kids!
Did he just say gay kids? Is Mayhem in the Multiversal serial trying to put gay into the kids, bro? I will not stand for this woke agenda in my AI slop card game. If you stand with me, hashtag I hate Mexicans. See, it was funny because it was political humor. I was pretending to be someone that leans towards the right wing of politics. Like the video if you thought that was funny.
What's wrong?
We're bored.
No need to be bored. Why don't you all try this fun new game?
I don't know, sounds like a scam.
So even they know it's a scam. Or, well, I guess I shouldn't say that. Even they know it sounds like a scam. Which should be point one of putting a Kickstarter out there, is to make your product not sound like a scam. I'm no marketing genius. I'm not an expert. I'm just a random guy from the Midwest. But if I was making a product, I would think, hey, maybe if my product sounds like a scam, people aren't going to invest in my product. But that's just me. You two retards go ahead and do whatever you want. Now, I'm not even going to read you the description because I'll give you a synopsis of the description. Basically, these two yahoos, they love card games, but every other card game in the world either has rules, a limit on how many people can play, or isn't for children. And the first two I kind of get. The third one, I get a little bit less, because if you two just love card games so much and you just want to play card games by yourself, you don't really need to play card games that are for children. But, I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they got some sort of, like, secret Epstein thing going on. I don't know. This godforsaken game, it's going to be the best thing ever, bro. It's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. Because 1, it ain't got no rules. No rules at all. 2, it ain't got no limit on how many people can play it. 3, it can be for the kids to play, or it can be for the adults to wank off on the cards, you know? I mean, drink while playing with the cards, you know? Now, usually, I look at the rewards, and I go through all the rewards in these episodes, but, I've complained about the AI SLOP so much, and if I go through the rewards, that's just what it's going to delve into. It's going to turn into a 15-minute video of me complaining again, and clearly people didn't like that. So, I'm just going to show you the most expensive reward and tell you everything you get. So, for $64, you get the base game and all 3 expansion packs, which comes with more universes, which I imagine is just kind of like more universes, obviously. It comes with the kids pack, which is for you kiddos out in the audience who love playing AI gay-ass card games. But the one that I'm really interested in is the definitely not for kids expansion pack. Because, you know, it's got titties. I don't know what the definitely not for kids thing is. I'm really hoping that it's just like take a shot of vodka or something. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't know what alcoholics do. I'm hoping it's not like weird AI porn. Because I feel like the minute people are out there paying their wages, paying their salaries to buy AI porn in the form of a card game, is the day that I'm going to end it all. Because I don't want to live in a world with people who can't even buy porn with soul in it. If you're gonna buy porn, at least make it real. Don't make it this weird AI stuff. This is I have never been so disappointed to look at a website in my life. Now, our big boy Chris Madden, apparently he used to own a casino or something in Nevada. He did something insane, crazy even. He is doing something that's a first for this lineup of Kickstarter crap. He made a website for his game, and we're going to look at that website right now. Now, starting off, you got this weird, funky AI image. It kind of bubbles and shakes. It kind of, it gets all wiggly and stuff. It still looks like ass, but at least he's doing something a little bit different with it, you know? If we scroll down to the team, it is AI-generated images, which, I guess, if that's your thing, man, if you're hiring robots to make games for you, that's cool. Personally, I wouldn't trust Commander Gzorthor, because he looks like he's cat and I'm racist. Now, I would read you the Q&A, but, like, only 2 of the questions are actual questions about the game, and the rest of it are these dog-ass jokes that my paraplegic grandpa would tell me and burst out laughing to. So I'm just going to spare you the agony, and we're going to scroll on to the next thing. Scrolling down here, we have merch, but none of it is merch for the game. I assume Arcade is his company that he's releasing the game under, but I have no idea. I don't know if this is related at all. But, you know, this is certainly starting to look like a scam. And under that, there's a blog for esports, which why? Of course, it gets weirder than that, because under that we have a calendar, which I think is in Polish, except maybe not, because the first words in this are the name of a font. So I don't know if that means something in a different language, or if these are all just names of fonts, or what's going on. But I'm deeply confused, and I'm really afraid to stay on this website any longer because I think he's trying to steal my IP address. Finally, at the bottom, we have a email listing list. You can subscribe with your email and, I guess, get word whenever new porn cards drop. No thank you. We have one more thing to look at, which, thank God, because I think my IP has been stolen by these guys at least 4 times in the recording of this. The Mayhem in the Multiverse YouTube channel has 11 subscribers and 10 videos, which I think 2 of those videos are related to the game. One is just the Kickstarter trailer, and one is the weird comic part of the Kickstarter trailer. The other 9 videos are weird YouTube short vlogs that I assume Chris or Matt made. But that doesn't make any sense because as they were talking about the game, they made it sound like this was a thing that they've been making since before YouTube Shorts were a thing, which means he would have to be using the company channel to post his weird vlog. And they're never consistent either. It's never the same thing. Like in one of them, he's at a fireworks store, and another one, he's like at a Daft Punk concert or something, and the third one, he's in Nintendo Land. You never know what this guy's going to do. He's got apparently tons of money, which if he has enough money to be going to all these places, you would think he would have $32,000 to get his Kickstarter project off the ground, but I suppose not, because he's asking you and me for money, which is a great thing on his part, not so great for us. Now, I've ranted on about these 2 guys for long enough. I think I'm going to maybe end things here, but if you enjoyed, please like the video, and remember, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Vapor Nugget. Remember to tune in next time when I whack off a wombat. End scene.